Warning: Armstrong Industries may contain adult and disturbing material. We strongly advise that it may not be suitable for young listeners. Thank you. Callie is at her home getting ready, and her boyfriend Ricky said, "Callie, you should take some days off. You're recovering from being missing over a night." So Callie replied, "I'll be okay. Besides, there's security where I work. I need to see how Lee and Oscar are." Ricky said, "Okay, but be careful." Lee sat in his office. Oscar walked in. Lee said, "Oscar, you're supposed to be on your day off. How's your arm?" Oscar said, "Still in pain. At least I can still help from the inside of the base, until my arm heals." Suddenly, there was a sound of big bang from the outside. Oscar shouted, "What the fuck was that?" Lee said, "I'll take a look outside." So he quickly burst out of his office and ran out of the building. He looked horrified what he's seeing outside. There was a river of lava in Blyth Road. There was 5 dark grey smoke reaching to the clouds. Nadia, Callie and Norville quickly showed up, and Callie said, "Lee, do you know what's happening?" Lee has no idea. So the team went inside the base. Lee said, "I didn't know if there's anything I can do this time. It could be another gateway crisis. 3 years ago, I destroyed a powerful coffin in Pinnacle Desert. That stops the gateway as well as the Daleks. Then last year, before I set up a business, the same thing happened, but worse. So I destroyed Lord Vortek. That reversed the damage." Nadia said, "If you've done both of those things, surely you can come up with something." Lee answered, "I think Sam would be the only one who could fix it." Norville said to Nadia, "Also, don't call him Shirley." Everyone stared at Norville, who's looking awkward. Lee said, "There's a time and a place, Norville." Nadia looked at something on the computer and said, "Shit, you guys want to have a look at this?" So the team looked, and there was a big devil with long red horns and yellow eyes stomping around Blyth, a town that's full of ash. Oscar said, "You could try using field cell like you did with the stone demon." Lee said, "Nah, that thing is too big." Norville said, "That's what she said." So then Lee frustratingly replied, "For fuck's sake, Norville. Right, what I'll do is bring my gun to kill that thing. Norville and Callie will come with me. Oscar, you better stay here with Nadia. You could talk to us from here." So everyone agreed to the plan. Lee, Callie and Norville stepped inside the black van and drove off. Nadia looked on the computer screen and reported to Lee that the devil thing is at the Blyth bus station. So Lee quickly drove the van to the bus station. Lee, Callie and Norville got out the van, pointing guns at the big devil. So Lee shouted, "Open fire!" As they're firing their guns, the devil created a big red portal. Lee, Callie and Norville got sucked through the portal. The devil went inside, and the portal closed. Nadia and Oscar saw that on screen. "Oh no, not again," said Nadia. She's frustrated. Oscar suggested open the rift through another world. Nadia was against it, as she believes it's too dangerous, but Oscar said that there's no choice. Lee, Callie and Norville found themselves inside a hellish-looking world. Everywhere is orange. There's river of lava flowing like a river. So the trio were wondering where they are. Lee suspects that they're in the world of hell. They walked down the safest path. There was nothing in the planet but rocks, ground and river of lava with a burnt orange sky. Meanwhile, back at Armstrong Industries hub in Blyth on Earth, Oscar and Nadia works on computers. Oscar looks on through the Rift monitor history, scrolling through complex equations on the screen. One of the soldiers came to Nadia and let her know that PC Gary Tucker is outside. Nadia followed the soldier outside, and there was Gary outside wondering what caused Blyth burning and devil attacks. Nadia confirmed that Lee is sorting it, so Gary asked how, and at one point Nadia has no choice but to bring Gary inside the hub and showing what's happening. Back at the Devil World, Lee looks at the lava and said, "This planet looks like it's been fucked up." Callie said, "That's what I'm thinking. Someone might have destroyed that planet already." A novel added, "and sent it to hell." Gary looked around at the hub and was fascinated by the technology and said, "I could report you. I could confiscate these things. Maybe I should. But then again, we'd be dead if it wasn't for yous. So, what's the situation?" Oscar said, "The devil that attacks Blyth Town made a portal to get himself through, but took Lee, Callie and Norval with them. So Gary asked, 'How do we get them back?' Oscar replied, 'As crazy it sounds, but we're gonna open the rift.' Then Gary said, 'Okay, let's say if it's real, which by the way it's not. Yous are talking absolute bollocks. But if it is real, don't you think that it might be dangerous?' Oscar said, 'I wish there's another way, but there isn't. That's the risk we're gonna have to take.' Oscar dials down the buttons on the keyboard. Lee, Callie and Norval found the same devil, so they pointed the guns. Then the devil said, 'I am a destructor, Lucifer, and I am the Devil Prince.' Lee was confused and asked, 'Devil Prince? Why not Devil King?' So the Devil Prince replied, 'Devil King is my father, the king of the devil's realm.' Norval said, 'Hardly looks like a kingdom now.' So Devil Prince said, 'There was a castle, but my mother and father were destroyed. They may no longer be on this planet. They may be floating in this universe, the Hell universe. This planet ended up from another universe to here.' Lee asked, 'You mean this planet was already destroyed? But how?' So Devil Prince said, 'My father and mother, who sustained the kingdom, were destroyed by a humanoid known as Sam Birkinshaw.' Lee said, 'Ah, of course, why am I not surprised?' And Devil Prince said, 'Who did the same thing to Red Devil from another devil planet during Earth's year 2016 AD. Norval said, 'You mean that same one that was seen climbing on Eiffel Tower in Paris?' So Lee thought, 'Must be.' Devil Prince said, 'I will destroy the Earth for what Sam has caused.' Lee, Callie and Norval raised their guns and fired the bullets at the Devil Prince, but the bullets have no effect. Oscar, back in the hub, have pressed the button. The big red portal appeared. Callie looked and told Lee and Norval the portal is there and it was time to go. While it was caused a breeze inside the Armstrong Industries hub and in the Blythe street and town, Lee found the electric spear. He turned it on and it looks like a yellow lightsaber. So he threw it and impaled Devil Prince into the chest. Devil Prince screamed. Lee, Callie and Norval stepped through the big red portal and found themselves returned to the hub. The portal disappeared and everything is okay again. Lee admitted that he made sure that Devil Prince has joined his mother and father. Lee, Callie, Nadia, Norval, Oscar and Gary stepped outside the hub, and Blythe is back the way it was, with a clear blue sky. Everything became undamaged. The fire, the smoke and ash were all gone. People came out of their houses to celebrate. So Gary said to Lee, "I know your secret now. I won't say anything, don't worry. I'm there to help." Later on, Callie let herself into a house and kissed her boyfriend Ricky. At the hub, Oscar, Nadia and Norval chilled around the desk and wondering where Lee has gone with fish and chips. So Lee walked down to Asda and Blythe, but suddenly there was a sound of Sam's ship materializing. It appears right in front of Lee, whose jaw dropped. The door opened and Sam Birkinshaw stepped out of his ship. He was wearing the similar outfit as Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi, the black tunic with black trousers, boots, gloves and long black cloak. He's carrying his anti-time device and said, "Hello Lee." So Lee said, Sam, what are you doing here? What's happening? So Sam answered, I'm afraid the war is on. I can't fight this war on my own. I may need help. Are you up for it? So Lee agreed. So he stepped inside Sam's ship, followed by Sam. The door closed, and then his ship dematerialized.